Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD PhD. Today is Tuesday, May 18, 2021. It is 2:44 and 14 seconds p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today I would like to reflect on childhood trauma, so let's hop to it here. My father demonstrated a moderate amount of violence throughout my childhood years. And when my sister was brought into my world, she was the center of my world. But as the years went on, our relationship soured. I think because of this twist in personality, that being exposed to violence and domestic assault at a very young age. I would often fight with my sister and expose her to the same violence my dad demonstrated. And I even pushed my sister and hit her a few times, which I feel very, very badly about today. I also grew up in the small city of Sudbury, and there was also violence throughout my entire childhood years, in school and outside of school. One time in elementary school, I'd say grade 3, my best friend George threatened to gangbang me after school. George threatened to get a street gang after me, that we most often tried to avoid during school hours. I got angry and smashed a metal lunch pail over his head, and he went flying down a flight of stairs. A couple days later, when the school principal finally let me back into the school, George was sitting across from me, in class, with stitches across his forehead. I think at that point George was too scared to talk to me. And after school, I ended up getting into a fist fight with the leader of that street gang, which ended up pretty bad. I think growing up in Sudbury raised me pretty tough, and if I would have stayed there, I'd probably have a different lifestyle today. I can talk about dozens of similar incidences like this throughout my childhood life, but today I would like to only name a few. When I was a kid and lived in Sudbury, I used to carry a knife with me to school every day, and even attempted to use it on a threatening gang member one time, which almost ended badly. My childhood past was almost hell, and I've been to hell and back. I had been traumatized physically and drained psychologically. And I don't think psychiatric drugs will help, as it only band-aids the problem and makes things worse. I think psychiatric drugs causes extreme psychosis and makes matters worse. My parents covered up for a lot of my childhood abuse I went through as a kid and would make it look like it didn't even happen. And it only made my life worse and kept a lot of anger in me. And at times the anger still resides in me, which really hurts bad. I think most people seek out revenge, caused by childhood or continuous trauma. But for me, I seek out peace and tranquility, and try to feel for the positive experiences. Good day, this is Professor Will, CBMD PhD, and this is my story on childhood trauma. This video was created for educational purposes only. Hope you enjoyed listening. Until next time, have a great day.